Check, check, 1, 2. Right, so this is the week. Finally, it's tour time. First stop, Nairobi in Kenya. What day is it? We're on Wednesday now. I'm flying there on Friday morning, playing Friday night at Alchemist Bar. Heading straight from there to a festival with DJ Double, RD and his crew. I'm not playing, I'm just chilling. Then the following day I'm flying Nairobi to Johannesburg. Just having a chilled night. Just knocking about, have some dinner, relax, get used to Johannesburg. Then in the morning I'm flying an hour to the coast to go on safari for a few days. Obviously the shows will be great, but I'm looking forward to the safari big time. And then I'm going to be there from Monday to Thursday, looking at lions or whatever you do on safari. And then from there I'm flying to Johannesburg again. Just going to meet up with PH, have some dinner, have a little look around. And then the next morning I'm flying to Cape Town for Rockin' the Daisies festival. From what I've seen of Rockin' the Daisies, it looks incredible, so another one I'm really looking forward to. And then straight from there back to Johannesburg, there's a party called Spring Fiesta. That will be a movie, I'm sure. And then after that I'll be playing the after party at a club called Louis. And then the next day flying from Johannesburg to Bloemfontein and playing at Polar, which is PH who's organised this tour for me. It's his party, and from what I've seen online they always look crazy, so I'm absolutely buzzing for that one. And then back the next day to Johannesburg, change over, fly from Johannesburg back to Heathrow, and then I've got to work out how to get from Heathrow back to Leeds. But yeah, that's how the next week looks. The next 12 days it's going to be crazy, I'm sure. But a nice little down period in the middle with the safari, but other than that it's go, 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 flight, flight, flight. So praying everything goes to plan. Apparently PH, I've just spoke to PH on the phone. He said I've got a pack for every single season because it's raining, it's boiling, it's freezing, it's hot in the day, it's cold at night, you're wearing jackets, you're wearing shorts, so that's going to be interesting. So I think I'm going to have to take a big case, which I never really do, especially when I'm flying a lot like that, but I think I'm going to have to this time. So big case it is, loads of different gowns, but it means I can take all my equipment, document all the journey. I'll have a videographer with me anyway, but I'm going to do as much as I can to document all the dopeness. So join me.
Yes, how we doing? Back again. This time on the road to Africa and South Africa. Started off with a bit of a hiccup. I woke up and British Airways had cancelled my flight and rerouted me via Brussels to Nairobi. And they'd actually moved my flight an hour earlier, which is a madness, I'm sure you'll agree. But so raced out of bed. Luckily my taxi was there early, blasted over to the airport, and then headed over to Brussels, where I changed plane and went over to Nairobi. I was mad excited for this little tour, a lot of travelling, and the first day was pretty hectic, but when I landed into Nairobi, although it was raining, which was a surprise, I was absolutely gassed to be there. How you doing, bro? Linked up with DJ Shema. He had a massive hand in booking me in Kenya, so shout out to him. And then we headed over to the hotel.
Finally made it to Nairobi after some cancellations, diversions, different routes and stuff. It's just before 11 now. I've just had a shower. I've literally been in the hotel half an hour, had a shower. Now I'm gonna go to the venue, have some food, check it all out, make sure everything's cool. And then it's showtime, can't believe it, Nairobi. Wow, so nice to do something so new and exciting, especially when I've got a lot of followers here, so I'm looking forward to it, man. Let's see how we get on.
This is Afu, he's part of the management team at Alchemist where I was playing. He took me in for some food, sort of explained how the venue works, and then we just sat and waited for it to pick up. And then when it did, boy oh boy, it was wicked. Bumped into my brother DJ Double. As I said, he's there for a festival with RD, so he came to watch my show, and the next day I went to watch his. But yeah, here's some clips from the show.
Ginger, ginger, ginger. She don't wanna be saved. No role models and I'm here right now. No role models to speak up. Searching through my memory, I couldn't find one.
Got two bitches to the nightclub. You 21, make it like one. But so it's active.
So just a quick debrief on last night's show. It was absolutely mega. It's crazy to me playing for crowds in Nairobi. Really mad. Yeah, wicked, full energy. I didn't have much energy, but they definitely did. So I'm just buzzing with that. So good, such a good start to the tour. And then today there's a big festival. Remo's performing, RD's performing, some local artists. So yeah, we're gonna go down there. I'm gonna go meet Double now. We're gonna record a podcast because he's got a podcast called the Talkover Podcast. And then we're gonna go from there to the festival. And then I'm getting picked up tomorrow, 10 a.m. to Johannesburg. So yeah, non-stop, but let's get it. So yeah, the next day was all about Walker Town Festival. I had some lunch quickly with Afu. Some jollof sushi. Insane. It was delicious. But anyway, then I headed over to meet DJ Double. We were recording a podcast, so we did that, and then we headed over to the festival. Researching some Kenyan classics. Researching the Kenyan classics.
I'm doing my homework, man.
But yeah, showtime for Double. So we headed over to the festival. I didn't really know what to expect, but it was a big thing, like a 20,000 capacity thing. Anyway, we got a van over there, drove down the highway. It was a little bit of a way away. Shout out this guy who was cooling his fish on the outside of his van, something I'd never seen before. But yeah, anyway, we got there, checked out the stage. There was loads of local artists performing before, and Remo was actually performing after RD. So yeah, went through a little sound check. Everything was going well, and then there was a full power cut at the festival. Anyway, business resumed, and then I watched Double and RD absolutely shell it off. Well done, guys.
People are waiting for you. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from the UK. Let's show them some Kenyan noise.
If you came to party with RD, make some noise!
Anyway, police escort out of the festival, raced back over to the hotel sides. I mean, I was getting picked up in the morning, so straight to bed for me. This is just an example of how different your life can be within 8 hours. So Kenya over and out, packed up, ready now. I'm getting picked up in like 3 minutes, and then it's over to Johannesburg, and then I've got a couple of nights off now. So yeah, that was the first tiring stretch of the sort of tour over. The next tiring stretch is next weekend, but I'll worry about that then. So it's Sunday today, flying over to Joburg, staying there 2 nights, then going on safari for 2 nights, and then it really kicks off. I'll break that down when I get there, but it's very, very busy next weekend. So yeah. Over to the airport, it was time to fly from Nairobi to Johannesburg. We got delayed by a couple of hours because they needed to switch the plane. Apparently it happens all the time. But anyway, then we got on our way. Headed over to Johannesburg. Got picked up by my brother PH, who's helped me organise all of this tour. He dropped me off at a hotel. Super nice little welcome from the hotel, you know, a handshake from the GM and a little sign saying welcome to South Africa with loads of little treats. But yeah, part 1 done. I'm in South Africa right now, and this week I'm heading on safari. I've got 3 festivals, I've got 3 club shows. It's going to be a madness, so I'll see you next week.